You're watching a TGM production. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage for the very first time. It's his debut. It's the one and only DCI Gone Mad! Hello, my name is DCI Gone Mad. Now, I do want to say before we go any further, now throughout this, you will notice that my voice keeps on changing. That is purely because, because I wanted to, I don't know if I should be telling any of these stories, but we're going to do it. Because I wanted to find an outlet to dish out the stories and tell jokes about the stuff I do in life and the comedy and the policing, because I wanted to do that, because I've done some crazy things in my time, mainly because of my name. Yes, it is DCI Gone Mad, but not in that way. No. More about that later. So, because of that, it means that so I don't get discovered on the streets. I have to sort of alter my mannerism to change how I behave, and I have to see to alter my voice so that when we get to the gist of things, when I'm out and about doing my policing, I don't get caught by members of the public that see me do stand-up, because that's the last thing I want in life, is to be caught, right? You should not be telling details. I know. But I've been doing the policing for quite a while. I thought I'd put on my glad rags, can't even say the word, put on my hat, put on my jacket, put on my waistcoat, a lovely waistcoat, and get on with doing the jokes. So, that's what I'm going to do. Every time I speak, I'm going to alter my voice so that you'll never know what my real voice is. So if you see me on the street wearing my leather jacket, shades, and going and pretending to be a 70s police cop from America, when actually I'm not, then that's it. So, let me tell you my journey. So, let's begin with the obvious elephant in the room. My former position, before I became a DCI, was PC. So I was PC Gone Mad. And yes, I had all the jokes given to me, yes. I know, even Sean Locke thought it would be funny if there was a police officer called PC Gone Mad. And I sat there, I chuckled and realised that's me. So I live in that world now, and luckily, 10 years later, I got away with that, and now I'm a DCI. And so my duties are less, the jokes are less about me having the name Gone Mad. But I'm less PC Gone Mad, I'm now DCI Gone Mad. And generally some people think I have now took it too seriously. But that's beside the point. But as a child, I've always wanted to be a police officer. I've always wanted to work in the police department. I've always wanted to work in that area of law enforcement. I couldn't care less about the position. I was happy being a secretary. I was happy being the tea person. Getting people cups of teas and coffees and other beverages that they so wished they asked for. But what had happened was that I'd chosen this career path because, I'll tell you why. So as a young whippersnapper, as a little child, I was obsessed with the famous crime program, which not too happy about the Radio 4 version, but that's just my personal views, even though I like David Tennant. I'm just not too happy that it went radio when they wanted to bring it back. Yes, it was Dixon of Doc Green, yes. Oh, hello. And I liked how they made a reference to it in Ashes to Ashes. Anyway, that's quite a little bit too much detail, less comedy, that's more serious. That's like, ha 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 ha. which I want to be more ha ha instead of just hee hee. And so I've always wanted to be a police officer, and as a child I would sit there going, police do. Do 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 do, and then my mother would go, that's not the Sweeney theme tune. That's men behaving badly. And I went, oh, sorry, mother. Do 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 do. Now. And it would go on for hours. It's like, whew, I can't remember the Sweeney theme tune. Do do dun 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 dum bum 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 bum. And eventually I got there. That wasn't it either. But instead I thought, let's wait until Dennis Waterman actually makes a theme tune with words that we can sing along to. New Tricks is a brilliant example. It's alright, it's okay. Doesn't matter if you're old and grey. It's alright, it's okay. Listen to what I say. High tech, no tech, really, really new tech. Yes, New Tricks. The police equivalent of The Simpsons. What I mean by that is that it's rolling cast, always on. You gotta get away from it. I mean, to be fair, I'll be honest, I did, for a good while, make most of my stand-up, most of my persona in the forces to Dennis Waterman, and when I realised, 2 weeks into the job, that isn't how we're going to work, and so I went, right, let's be Johnsons, because I, DCI Gone Mad, am obsessed with TV. As you can probably tell by the moment, but I'm obsessed with crime-based programming. So dramas, comedy dramas, sitcoms that have police in them, whether that's a drama like The Sweeney, or a comedy like Thin Blue Line, or a drama like Vera, or a comedy like The Thin Blue Line, yes. And so, what I thought was I would try to do comedy so that the police have more comedy representation in not just The Thin Blue Line, because that's a brilliant sitcom, yes, but I can't think of any other comedy-based policing things. Nick Mohammed probably done a few. Trying to think now. Oh, Hot Fuzz, yes. What else? No, I can't think of any others. So I thought, well, I'll tell some stories. I'll go and do some stand-up, and have a great time. So, one of the stories I thought to pull out the hat was this one. So, a few years ago, there was an incident in London. And at that point, I was a northern police officer. And I went down to London because I wanted to speak to a head office in the police department. I thought London was the best place to go. And then I realised I didn't know where it was, so I just didn't. And I rang up my boss. So I rang him up. I went, hello. Is there any way I can get a radio down here in London so I can be tuned into any crimes that turn up here? Because I'm here to speak to head office, but I can't find head office, so I need to know what to do. And then obviously he rang up the local department, and I walked off, and I got to it, right? And so I pick up this walkie-talkie and I pop it on. So I'm walking with my walkie-talkie, and then I thought, well, wow, no crimes, but without me knowing, anyone available to sort out this incident? I go, oh, yes, tell me more. I like this baby car. He thought, oh, no time for drugs, mate. Okay, so he told me, and it was a vandal, right? Or vandals. I can't remember quite well. They were about to break in, right? You ready? To the Blue Peter Garden. I thought, no. I am not having that. You cannot break into my and the UK's Blue Peter Garden. No way, Jose. So I thought, I marched over there. I walked. And I turned round. I walked again and realised I was going the right way before, and turned round and got there. Turned out it was gone. Yeah, I missed it, right? At that point, right, me being PC gone mad, I had got rather angry and went, whoa, Why do I always miss vandals, right? I'm very good at catching bank robbers as they pop out of the bank, because I'm always walking near a bank going, oh, I need to go in that bank. And then get sidetracked and then forget to go in the bank. But what's happened, in a giant nutshell, really, is I have lost the vandals. And so what I did was, I did what any sane PC would do. I walked into the Boy Peter Garden and found what had gone wrong. So I looked around and went, oh no, they really have vandaled it. And then the local department turned up, because I thought, oh, I'll have to ring 999. Went, so, how did this happen if you were on the scene? I went, well, I got the call on the radio, as you do, and what I did was I did what any sane person would do. And I ran, but then ran the wrong direction, turned around and ran back the right direction, and so I said all this, and he went, what? How did you miss them? And then 4 hours later, they got caught. They got captured, right? And I thought, right, so who were these criminals? Who were the vandals of the Blue Peter Garden? Because you're not vandaling my Blue Peter Garden. Blue Peter, which is a show. I've been trying to get a Blue Peter badge for the last 18 years. Yes, 18 years, because I thought, as a police officer, I should be able to get one. No, it hasn't happened yet. Still waiting. Clock's ticking. Still waiting. And so I thought, right, what am I going to do? Well, I'll find out. Turns out I walked past them. Yes. They walked past me with a smile and giggle. I thought, that's taking the biscuit. And then I went home. So, just before I leave you, I will leave you on this. As a child, I've always been into being a police officer, and I went to police academy, and I thought, oh, this is going to be hilarious. It's going to be like the films Police Academy. It turned out it wasn't like Police Academy at all. It was very serious, and I didn't know what else to expect. So I said to the teacher, you ever seen Police Academy? How accurate is Police Academy to this now? And he said, nothing at all. It's more like, anyway, no, nothing like any of those. But I highly recommend it anyway, because it's funny. And I said, wow. Well, so if I want to get into comedy, but also want to be a police officer, do you think that would help? And he went, no. You're not doing your own work by watching Police Academy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I went, well, I mean, I've already done that, but I'm not going to fall down that well any further. So I went, I told her off, and that was it, really. Yeah. Well, thank you for having me on my debut of my comedy. I no idea if this was any good or anything, but it's my debut. I've been DCI Gone Mad. Good night. Bye. If you see me on the street, don't try to approach me. Hopefully I don't get in prison. I mean, told off. I won't get put in prison, I just might get told off. I don't want to be told off. Bye-bye.